Hello, gorgeous, and welcome to the Akashic Insights Weekly. We're looking at July 18th through the 24th, 2022. So we're moving along rapidly. I'm your host, Gender Shen of gendershen.com, Akashic Swan Guidance. I'm using the Illuminating Journey Cards that I created with the guidance of the Akashic Records. So let's get started. First card is a number. So I want to note that with us getting numbers, it's definitely a very direct message to us because our system understands numbers. Like even if we don't know what they mean, numbers have been with us for a long time, maybe since the beginning of the human awareness, and so we know what it means, even if we don't think we know. 6. So this year is a 6 universal year, and if you can hear the noise outside, I'm really sorry. I closed the window. Just want to bring that up. It's just noises happening. We're in a 6 universal year, and so 2 plus 2 plus 2, the 3 2s. I think I mentioned last week we were in a 4 calendar year, 2 plus 2. So the 6 is a reminder, because one of the things about the 6 is that it is, well, let's say, okay, my mind, I get so many thoughts at once, I just want to share them all. And of course, I can't speak 3 different thoughts at the same time. But if I could, I would. All right, so one thing about the 6 showing up is a reminder that we need to move forward. Now, we have a tendency to look to the past and go, oh, if only we fix the past, then the present will change and the future will change. This time, we are being told that we must start to focus now in what we're doing now. Stop looking behind us to figure out what we need to do and come here. Be here. Go, okay, I'm choosing here from my heart, from the places that connect to my heart, to go forward. 6 speaks of love. Love in how we love our community, the people around us. And we also connect to how we respond to the world. Our idea of responsibility, it really means, how are we responding? What are we choosing to do? This is what it is now. Going back to the past is distracting. We need to go forward. Even just looking at the 6 has this energy moving forward. It's saying, come on, let's go into the future. And it may not be telling you to rush, but it's certainly telling you to start moving forward. Move ahead. Let's go. We've got to establish this new way of being. And how do we do that? Yes, with our feelings of what are we responding to? How are we being in service? We are here to serve ourselves, serve others. So how are we doing that? Not as a martyr, everyone else go in front of me, but taking care of my own needs so I can receive what I need. I'm not starving. I can think properly. I can come to the group, to my loved ones, with an open heart, because I'm not thinking, oh my goodness, I didn't have this thing that I need met and now I have to take it out on others. So coming to service open-hearted. I love what I do. I love sharing what I know because this is who I am. This is what I'm here for. So that sharing, that loving place, coming from love, in service with love, is the power of the 6, the energy of moving forward, of bringing this pregnant idea, this desire of marrying the idea we dream of and the reality. How do we bring that together? We do it by being in this place of love, in this place of service, receiving fully, giving fully, being totally connected to what can we do now to experience something. And if we feel like, I feel resentful and I've got to do this stuff, then maybe that's something we need to let go of. We certainly want to let go of the resentment, because this is the energy of now. This is the energy of how we live, the energy we create from, the energy that we birth things from, that we're pregnant with, is what infuses everything. So if we start from now with love, with wanting to show up in that loving way of service, knowing all our needs are met, because we are out there receiving what is ours, taking our share, not being greedy because we know there's enough for everyone. We begin to infuse these new foundations with this energy. So this is the important thing to understand, is how we do this, how we show up, is how the thing is created. So bringing that essence of love, that divine love, into the way we are. So if we're resentful, letting go of it, or letting go of the thing, or letting go of how we're creating that thing, and infusing it with love, finding the way to fill ourselves up so we are not coming needing to be needed, needing to be liked, needing to be noticed, but we're coming full. I'm here, I don't need anything, I'm bringing this because I've taken care of my own needs. So powerful, powerful message for this time. Really something to soak in. Soak in what you need. Be truthful with yourself so you can be loving and truthful with others. And really start from here. I don't want to look at the past. Let's start fresh. Let's go forward. Let's move like the 6. Card number 2 is the 24. So that's another 6. How interesting that we have the 6 and the 2 and the 4, the 22 and the 2s, 22 and the 4. Very interesting. So here we have this energy of looking at everything through the eyes of love. Like, look at this picture. It's so abundant. This soul portal is full of abundance. All around us is so much abundance. But we typically look at what's wrong with this picture. But what if we looked at it as what's right with this picture? Because if I can see what is right with this picture, then I can go to that place and start building and expanding what is right. And then what is wrong starts to shrink and move away. So here you have the character of the portal very joyfully, maybe fishing, maybe aware, is like, what is it that I want? What is it I want to see? What do I want to notice? What do I want to feel? What do I want to engage in with this abundant, amazing experience called life? Like, nowhere does it say that we're not going to have to learn new things, or that we don't have to make an effort or even deal with challenges. However, we can approach it joyfully. We can approach it with that idea that whatever we need is here. So let us need the things, or ask for, or see, or notice, or respond to the things that feel good, that help us to be more connected and to move forward with greater ease. I also love the blues here, the oranges, the greens, so vibrant, that creative energy that allows us to truly connect to the sacral, to the part of us that is creative, and allows us to bring in the heart and the voice, the blues and greens, so that we are expanded into this place of true loving expression and connection. And then the third and final card, well, isn't that interesting? We have another number, and it's a 5. So the 5 is also a card of movement, and it's moving in the same direction as the 6, if we look at it from this way, that we see it rocking forward, it's going forward, it wants to move forward. 5 is the number that speaks to us about change. It speaks to us about the willingness to let go of the past and be in the present moment, the moment of God, the moment of everything. When we are now here, and this is what's happening, and this is what we're choosing. So it's the number of freedom. It's the number that allows us to open ourselves up so that we can move forward, that we can make change, that we can bring the idea of change together with the idea of being pregnant, of birthing something new and a fresh start. A fresh start made from love, made with service, made with the total knowingness that this is up to us, that this is how we create this new space we're moving into. And also the pink, very much an energy, high heart energy, opening up the thymus, opening us up to love, truly. The energy of love that moves from the heart up to the throat, right? This part here, right here. It's that space where we expand into presence. I am here and I'm choosing this and I'm moving forward at my own pace because I have things to do. I have things to create. I want to be involved. I want to make a difference, even in my small way. It doesn't have to feel oppressive or so big that we don't know what to do. Just be focused on your own experience, carrying you forward, knowing you are separating, you are parting from the past, and you are moving into that place of love, experiencing the freedom of being loved, the freedom of being celebrated. I'm celebrating you and wishing you lots of love. Have an amazing week. And certainly, if you want to connect with me, work with me, my details are below. I think we all deserve to live the life we came here to live. So let's do it. And I'll see you next week.